Hello, great people. After so much clamor and after so much drama, President Bola Tinubu has finally reshuffled his cabinet. In this video, I'll be telling you why the president reshuffled his cabinet at this point in time and why he sacked 5 ministers, just 5. Why he sacked those 5 ministers, the politics. I'll also be telling you the politics and the dynamics that led to the sacking of those ministers, both at the national level and also at the state level. It's not only about performance in this country. It's about, you have to get your politics right, you have to get your dynamics right. And that's why you see that somebody like Wiki, has not been sacked. Somebody like Matawale, the Minister of State for Defense, have not been sacked. Okay? So, these people, why were they sacked? What are the exclusive? What are the politics and dynamics? That's what we want to discuss very quickly on this episode of Politics with Dr. Ade-John, your favorite political scientist. Now, the 5 ministers that were sacked are Barrister Uju-Ken Ohanenye. She's a lady. Don't forget, out of those 5 people, first, Tinubu sacked 3 females. 3 are females. So that means that 3 females, 2 males. We used to complain that female, they know they represent the same women, they know today represented in politics. Say, maybe we made the president, they appoint more women. But instead of appointing more women, the president has done what? Has sacked 3 women and just 2 men. Despite say, now men need for the administration. No. You understand? Men will perform worse than these 3 women. Why I want it to a day. But the president choose to sack 3 women. Number 1, of the 5 people, Barrister Uju-Ken Ohanenye, Minister of Women Affairs, or should I say former Minister of Women Affairs, or immediate past. You understand? Maybe we know you hear them too much. You understand? Power is transcendent in this life. You understand? If you want to kill yourself because of power, you get there one day, you'll come out one day. Number 2, Lola Ade-John, immediate past Minister of Tourism. Lola Ade-John, that one, now very young girl. She was born in 1986. Now lady too. Now the 3rd one, Professor Tahir Mamman. Professor Tahir Mamman, Minister of Education. I'll tell you the reason why they sack him. The 4th one, Abdullahi Gwarzo. That one is Minister of State, Housing and Urban Development. I'll tell you the reason why they come out. The 5th one is Dr. Jamila Ibrahim, Minister of Youth Development. Jamila Ibrahim, the Minister of Youth Development, or the recent, or just sacked, or if you like, immediate past Minister of Youth Development, that one. And Lola Ade-John, Minister of Tourism, and Uju-Ken Ohanenye. These 3 people, they are females. So 3 people, 3 females and 2 males. Now, why were they sacked? Why were they sacked? I'm sure you want to hear it. First, let me start with Uju-Ken Ohanenye. Uju-Ken Ohanenye, you remember her? That minister where they fight House of Rep people. You don't forget her? Where they fight House of Representative people. That time, remember? Do I need to lay hands on you before you remember? My people, where they say she used 1.5 million take fuel car. Where she say, well, and so it's not a big deal. I used 1.5 million to fuel my car from Abuja to Anambra State. 6 cars. What is there? And don't forget that the price of petrol, they high like this. So that time, Tinubu government felt embarrassed. And one thing where Tinubu cherish right now be in relationship with the National Assembly, because say that one are in source of strength. Say if the National Assembly they gidigba for inside, you understand? If you like do anything now till 2027, and for 2027 as you go rugged in way. So Tinubu no they joke with in relationship with National Assembly. You see how you just give Akpabio the 2nd highest title, GCON. Akpabio will not perform anything. So you will see say the Tinubu, they joke with that relation. So there have been reports from the National Assembly and details of all the transactions, you understand, that have been going on. Some of them, they know the public did something. So they don't send out to the president. When the president see her, he say, Uju-Ken, you don't lose guard. But don't forget, say Uju-Ken is strong. Uju-Ken was a female, the first female presidential aspirant under APC. She stepped down for Bola Tinubu. She has been in the party since 2015. So during those times, we say all of them they step down. Say, I step down for Bola Tinubu. Go. If you check the records, she was part of the people that stepped down, and she is a lady. So for her stepping down, But Oga Tinubu thinks that make I use her and reward this lady. Say na good girl. She too, she stepped down for me. You understand? Not be everybody will step down. Tinubu remember. Then another thing be say one of those scandals is she said the Minister of Women Affairs, she spent 20 million for sanitary pad, 1.5 million for petrol. So that's all those kind of money, 45 million for New Year party, although would you say no be under say na the budget wey be say they don't do before. But that relationship, it makes Uju to run into hot water. Now the second one, Lola Ade-John. You see this Lola Ade-John, she no get anything to do with tourism. Make I read her profile for you. After she graduates, she work with Shell as system analyst. The year, see how Nigeria they misbehave. She work with Shell as system analyst. Then she work with Magnum Trust Bank, Access Bank, United Bank for Africa, that's UBA, and Eco Bank. That means that she don't work for Shell, and majority of her life she has been a banker. You understand? She work in Shell, oil and gas, then banking. How person will work for Shell? How person wey dey into banking? How you go be Minister of Tourism? So the lady, she no fit perform because na very young girl. You understand? So she's not somebody that has that experience. And a very young girl, you dey see her photo because I go attach her photo. So she no get the experience. If you put person wey be say no get experience, and to now make it worse, Nigeria no get most of our tourism attraction, they don't dead. Even if you try to revive them, where this Obudukatu ran today, you see they function like that time. Insecurity don't take over everything. So the girl just they chill. And because say all these girls that are in the cabinet, all these ladies that are in the cabinet, they are not very politically inclined. Maybe now their godfather say, okay, show me love, or maybe their papa na friend to the president. You understand? They go take recommended. So the lady, in fact, you know her, no be prominent minister. You understand? So that's why they just come out and say, oh yeah, pack your bag and go. Now make I go to the third one. Abdullahi Mohammed Gwarzo, the Minister of State, Housing and Urban Development. You know, say how many Nigeria we still they look for money. You understand? To borrow and to steal and to borrow, steal, borrow, steal. No be so we they do. Abi, you know be Nigerian, Abi, there's borrow, steal. You know, the minister, you understand? No be me talking off the mic. The minister, Abdullahi Mohammed Gwarzo, Minister of State, is from Kano State. Now, old guy. One thing way Bola Tinubu won't do now be say, you don't say the next election, they go on bring out youth. You know, say Shehu Dikko I don't rear in head. You understand? So he want to inject young people into the cabinet. So this guy is from Kano State. He's the pioneer APC chairman in Kano State. But then he was born in 1960. That means he's 64 years old. He don't dey old, but no be say he too old. But the guy they get ambition. And Abdullahi Ganduje, the chairman of APC, you know, is also from Kano State. And Ganduje and Tinubu, now like this. You understand? Yeah, they very tight. So now this guy now, as Kwakwako don't say and say, if I say you want to make one kurukere, if I say you want to show yourself, now they come out. So that all the influence you go feel reduced. You know, say if person be pioneer chairman of APC, that means everybody for the party, they know her. He can't be minister. That minister when he be can't give him power, give him federal might. Now that federal might wicked they go now. Now that federal might they make wicked they do like this everywhere. So before election season go come, we be say story that talk because Ganduje he one day in charge. If election come now Ganduje go one day in charge as leader of the state to nominate. You don't go on waiting they happen for Bayelsa. You know that there's a crisis in Bayelsa now between Anekin Lokobri and Timipe Silva. Ganduje would not like such a thing. You understand? So before 2027, may them jejely eject him. You understand? Because if as a minister he tries to get the ticket, it's highly favorable because everybody know him already. But now that he is out of the power equation, it will be easy for Ganduje to have his way, nominate governor, senator, all those things. You understand? Ganduje as the national chairman will have his way 100%. Now, let's go to the fourth one. Exclusive. Why did they sack this guy? Jamila Ibrahim. Jamila Ibrahim, a very young girl. She was born in 1986. That means she's about 38 years old, right? She served as Minister of Youth. One thing is, I heard something is that she served as Senior Special Assistant to Kwara State Governor on Sustainable Development. But one thing about this Jamila Ibrahim is say, na gentle person. You know go know answer. You know say if you be Minister of Youth, you supposed dey everywhere. You understand? When we say Nigerian youth now, you get Nigerian youth, they're too rugged. But you hardly know or hear about her. And when End Bad Governance protests came, when Fearless October protests came, these were protests that were handled by the youth. Jamila Ibrahim was absent. Her influence was not felt. When they were summoning Obas to Aso Rock, I didn't be that time, she did very active. You know, say na woman and na one slender girl like that. If she did very active, where we say she dey try to curb the protest too, to meet the youth, dialogue with the youth, and the presidency comes to say, "Omo, this girl is strong, bro. I don't say this girl is strong like this, oh. Therefore leave her." But then that End Bad Governance protest, you see, na protester. Now wetin una cause this 38-year-old lady be this, oh, eh? Because during that time, it was shown that this girl, she no really get level. But then you cannot blame her. Jamila is a product of political compensation. How? Make I tell you. You understand? That's why I'm your favorite political scientist. If you are here to subscribe, no enjoy me for free. Subscribe, oh, make I tell you. Our father, Ibrahim Bao. You remember Ibrahim Bao? You don't remember. I will still tell you. Now, former Minister of Transportation and Minister of National Sports Commission during President Musa Yar'Adua's tenure. Our papa na minister. No be only that one, though. When Jonathan can't take over from Yar'Adua, our father, Ibrahim Bao, served as minister under Jonathan tenure. So under Yar'Adua, na Minister of Transportation. Under Jonathan, na Minister of National Sports Commission. So our father, they very influential. And you know that I told you earlier on that if you want to compensate people, just put their pikin. Maybe say they don't dey old, you get. So that is what happened to Jamila Ibrahim. Now the one of the Ogbonge one now, Professor Tahir Mamman, the guy is 70 years old, the Minister of Education. You go wonder say why you go comot Minister of Education when you just dey implement student loan. But the truth be say Tahir Mamman na old guy and a lawyer. He dey too philosophical. So some kind games we won't go on with student loan. You know say student loan are big money. You get the guy know they too corporate. You understand? You know they too really corporate like that. And because in a old person, you understand? You go reason am before you talk to a person will be 70-year-old. We can't be lawyer. If he tell you say no, no is no. Then another thing, this IPPIS, where them Buhari do. The guy, they say, oh, reverse it. The reversing can't they take time. President don't give order. Why order of president would they take time? What did they worry you? They don't say reverse this. Reverse this thing. The thing they take time. Then you know say now, ASU and ASUP, they are threatening to go on strike. Although the man has tried. Since Bola Tinubu got there has been no major strike in the Ministry of Education, right? Things have been going relatively peaceful. So the man can only keep this thing for a little while. He can't keep it for long. Because the lecturer say they go dey hungry for long. They won't dey hungry for life now. So they've tried. So the man is getting old, 70 years, and the president thinks that, oh, you know, maybe remove this. So some people in that presidency will say they get interest in that student loan. You know, say, because in our first year, people know to apply. The second year, you go see different names. The application go, in fact, the list of the application, it go long from Lagos to Maiduguri. You go to see different names. Maybe say they go to use fictitious names. You understand? And Tahir Mamman, we say he don't grow. He no go want anything. We go tarnish his image because Tahir Mamman was the former DG of Nigerian Law School. Now big guy, he was former vice chancellor of Bayes University, and he is member of this governing council of NDDC, Niger Delta Development Commission. So he's not a pushover. So now I won't be surprised if the Minister of Education that will be appointed will be a much younger person and will not be a lawyer, will be somebody that can play ball, and the people will go put on there if you don't tell and say, oh God, behave yourself, oh, you understand? So that is the politics and the dynamics that led to the sacking of this guy. The truth is, should this guy be sacked? Yes and no. Somebody like Uju-Ken, I don't think she deserves to be sacked. That woman did a lot of great job. Uju-Ken, she did a lot of fantastic job in the Ministry of Women Affairs. You know, say this girl, Ogunleye, we say one oga for army, one sleep with him and all that. It was the woman that intercede for her that made the military to give her right entitlement. If not, therefore don't deal with her. You know, so the lawyer in Imo State that beat his wife some time ago, now still this woman, now still she still intervene. So the woman has been very active. When somebody go use Ministry of Women Affairs name to go like do event, the woman bust the place, stop the event, arrest the person. So the woman did very active, and she's just 50 years. She still have active political life, but now when they don't remove her, so that means that if Tinubu use 80 years, well, maybe they will still find something to give her later. But wait, way better I do. Where they no announce her as sack. She be they say they suspend her. No be now they suppose don't sack her finally. Maybe we don't say they don't sack her. Maybe she dey face prosecution if she dey guilty. If she not dey guilty, maybe we know waiting no make her guilty. But Nigeria na theater of drama. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politing with Dr. Omoshola Ade-John. Of course, Deji is a political scientist with a PhD in political science, and this is where we analyze politics and happenings in the polity. If you are yet to subscribe, do well to subscribe, do well to turn on your notification button, do well to catch up with my past videos. Till I see you very soon. I have lots of great videos for you. I love you all, sincerely.